Hello everyone, I am Praveen Kumar from Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, let us going to discuss about how to convert ER model into a relational model. Now let us move on cardinality mapping. This is binary relation. The binary relation we know 4 different cardinality mapping we have: one to one, one to many, many to one and many to many. So now we are going to discuss how to convert this mapping cardinality into relational model. So first let us consider one to one model. The one to one mapping, primary key of either entity become an attribute of other relation. Okay, we have a left side entity, we have right side entity in the relationship. So either we could add the key attribute of left entity in the right side or right side table, or we could take the key attribute of right side table and we could add it into the left side table. Okay. So let us see example here. So in this particular case, that HOD managed department is a one to one relationship. Okay. Head of the department, we have the department and the relationship is managed. Okay. All right. So HOD consists of ID and name, department consists of department ID and the department name we have. So this is a ER diagram given. This is one to one relationship. If it is a one to one relationship, how to convert? As we discussed, either we can have the left side key attribute in the right side table, or we can keep the right side key attribute in the left table. Okay. All right. See, two possible solution for this. So let us discuss one by one. Okay. First case, right, we have a HOD in which we have ID, then followed by name, then I also included a right side key attribute. So right side key attribute is department ID. So I added this. Okay. Then also we have a one more table, that is department ID, department name. Okay. So this is one possible solution. Okay, in which we could relate both. Okay, here it is a primary key, here it is act like a foreign key. So that with this we could relate both. One other possible solution we have. All right. So HOD ID comma name. Okay. Then we include this HOD ID into the department DID comma department name comma ID. Okay. So here we have ID included here, that is other relation key attribute should be included as a part of the table. So this is a solution for one to one mapping. So here we have a ID as a primary key here. So here we have a ID as a foreign key. Through this we could establish a relationship and we could fetch the data from both the tables. Okay. This is one to one. Then we move on to the next mapping, one to many or many to one. Okay. Both we could consider at the same time. So one to one or many to one, in this case primary key of the entity of relationship 1. So for which entity, okay, has relationship 1, that key attribute should be present in the other one. Okay. Say example 1 to n. So left side entity has attribute, I mean relationship 1. So which means you take the primary key or key attribute of that particular entity and that should be included in the other entity. Okay. All right. Let us going to discuss example for that. Okay. So here we have a consider the other example, the teacher course, the teachers teaches course. So course may be various like subjects, consider example database management system, operating system, computer networks. All right. So similar like that. Okay. So one teacher may teach many courses, one teacher handling many different courses. Okay. So 1 is to n. Okay. So, in this particular ER diagram, how to convert this into relational model. So, as usual we have two entity, that two entity is first initially converted into two different relation or table. Okay. So, example, teacher ID we have, that is a key attribute. So, primary key, teacher name. Okay. So, also we have courses CID is a key, then C name. Okay. All right. But we have a relationship 1 to n. So, as per our definition, if it is relation 1 to n, which means that the one entity key attribute should be included in the n entity. Okay. All right. So, here the one entity is teacher, the teacher key entity is key attribute is TID. Okay. That TID should be a part of the course table. So, what should I include here? I should include TID. So, this is the output or answer of this particular ER diagram. So, okay. So, teacher is a one relationship, course is a n relationship. Okay. So, in the one relationship, key should be included in the n entity, that is n table. Okay. All right, n relationship table. So, the TID is included here. So, this is output or outcome of this particular ER diagram. Okay. All right. Now, they move on to the third possible case. The third possible case is many to many. So, we take a primary key of both entity, that is key attribute of both entity, and form a new table along with the table. Okay. Along with the existing the entity table, we also form a one more table with that. That is, new relation should be created in which the primary key of both the entities should be present. Okay. Now, let us going to discuss the example for this. So, in this example, student enrolls courses. All right. So, many students may enroll for a one course. So, example, class of student may participate or studying in a DBMS. So, 45 to 60 students okay, studying DBMS. Okay. In number of students, right, doing one single course. So, similarly, this students okay, need not to be do a single course, they may be do multiple courses, because they are part of they are studying or DBMS, they are studying networks, they are studying operating system, all they are studying. Okay. So, in which the relationship is m to n, the student enrolls courses is m to n relation. Now, how to convert it? So, as usual, each entity is converted into a separate table. So, student is a one table we have, and in which student ID, student name. Okay. All right. So, we have a course CID, C name. Okay. Okay. So, these two are the tables, but we have a relationship. So, as per the definition, if it is a m to n or that is many to many relationship, we form a new table. So, in which we include or we add the key attribute of the both entities. So, here I am going to add student course table, in which I am going to add SID comma CID. So, SID, CID both are the key attributes of the both the entities. So, I should add it as a separate table. Okay. So, this is the output or this is the relational model of the given ER diagram. Okay. All right. So, now we discuss various components of a ER diagram and how that could be converted into relational model we discuss. Now, we take a one ER diagram as a whole, right, and we try to convert that ER diagram into a relational model. Okay. All right. Okay. Consider this ER diagram. So, this ER diagram consists of customer, account, branch, loan we have. Okay. 4 entities we have, and we also have relationships and various attributes. Now, how you convert this ER diagram into relational model, we will discuss. Okay. So, there are 4 different entities we have, and we also have 4 different relationship we have. So, in this occasion, first we consider one by one. So, example, first we take the customer and account alone we take. Okay, we take only these 2 entities, all right, and we convert that into a relational model. Similar like that, we proceed one by one. Okay, all right. So, first we take a customer and account. Okay. So, each entity is converted into separate table, and in this case there is no relationship is given, it is explicitly like 1 to n or m to n. So, in certain cases the arrow representation is also be a part, arrow representation, which means wherever your arrow finds that represent 1. So, wherever the arrow is not there, that is represented as many. Okay. So, in this particular case the customer to account, that is many to many relation, customer to loan, many to many relation, account to branch, many to one relation. Okay. Loan to branch, we have many to one relation. Okay. All right, arrow that represent one relation. Okay. Without arrow, which means that n relation. Okay. Many which means represent many. Okay. All right. So, first we consider this part customer and account. Okay. So, first customer. So, this entity is converted into a relation, that is table. So, first customer, in which we have 3 entities. C name is a key attribute, then it is converted into primary key, then C city, then C street. This is one table. Then we also consider the account is another relation, in which you have account number as a key attribute, that is primary key here, then balance you have. Okay. All right. So, now we have the m to n relation, many to many relation. As we discussed, many to many relation means we need to add one more new table, in which we could add the key attribute of both entities. So, here the key attribute of both entities, customer name and account number. Now, we separate, no need to remove from there. So, we take that and form a one more table. So, here customer account. So, in which we have customer name comma account number is a one more new table we have. Okay. So, this is now we converted the one part of this ER diagram. Similarly, we take another part of ER diagram, that is another relationship we take. So, initially we take a depositor relationship. Now, we take a borrower relationship. All right. Here we have a customer and we have a loan. Okay. All right. So, already we converted this customer entity into relational model, that is we already have. So, no problem with that. Okay. Then we have to consider loan. So, loan is a new entity here. So, we have to add a table or relation, in which loan number is a primary key, then amount. All right. So, here also we have end to end, borrower is a end to end relationship. Okay, many to many relationship. So, we have to take the key attribute of both and form a new table. So, here I added one more table called cust loan. In the cust loan, I take the primary key of the customer, that is C name comma loan number. Okay, cust name and loan number, okay, is a separate table. So, now this borrower relationship also we converted into relational model. Next we take the account and branch, account branch we taken. This account branch is many to one model. So, many accounts may be in one branch, all right. Okay. All right. So, one branch consists of many accounts. Okay. It is one model, okay, in which already the account is converted earlier, we have a relation. So, we only consider the branch right now. Branch So, their B name, branch name is a key attribute. So, I convert this as a primary key here, then branch city, then assets. Okay, all right. But now when you check the relationship, here it is many, it is 1. Okay. So, as we discussed earlier, all right, the key attribute of 1 should be included in the many relationship. So, in this case the 1 is branch, the key attribute of branch is branch name, that should be included in the many entity. Okay. So, we should add it in the account. Okay. So, already we have account here. Now, we are adding along with the balance, we also add branch name here. Okay. That is, here it is many to 1. In this case, the key attribute of 1 should be taken and it should be included in the end relationship entity. Okay. So, we added in the branch name in account table. Okay. All right. Now, this is over. We have one more relationship called loan branch. Okay. All right. When you take a loan and branch, already we have loan, all right, we created a loan, already also we created branch. Then only thing is we need to check for the relationship. Here the relationship is many to 1, loan is many loans for a single branch. Okay. All right. So, the branch again it is 1, no, this key attribute should be included in the many part. So, the B name should be included in the loan. Okay. So, where the loan table? Yes, here it is a loan table. So, here also we need to add along with the amount, we need to add branch name. All right. So, now we completed this particular relationship also. All right. So, now all the 4 different type of relationship we addressed, all right, it means that we converted into this relational model. Okay. So, at the end of the conversion we have 6 tables. Okay. So, a customer table, account, customer account, loan, customer loan and branch. So, these are the 6 different type of relation or the table of this given ER diagram. All right. I hope you understand. So, we will meet in the next video. Have a good day.